My wife has had probably a lifelong dream of owning bees, so this morning we're gonna assemble hives while she's attending the beekeeping class hosted by the Portland Honey Exchange. But before I can get to that, I've got some hungry animals to feed, so let's get the animals fed and then we'll work on hives. So we got this on Amazon. Actually, I got it for my wife for Christmas. They're from Hoover Hives. And I think that, yeah, they make them in Ohio. So this will be the assembly and kind of a review on the Hoover Hives. But we got it on Amazon, so Aiden's going to help me put this together today. It came with a bunch of nails. I'm not going to use those. I'm actually going to use a pneumatic nailer, and it's recommended to put glue. So we'll use liquid nails. It's good for outdoors, so that'll make it a little bit more solid. I specifically sought them out. I really like the quality of these. They're actually pre-finished, and they're covered in beeswax, so they're treated to be outdoors. You don't have to paint them. We had already kind of looked through it, but as you can see, it comes in a million pieces, so there's quite a bit of assembly required. So going into this with the premise that I know absolutely nothing about bees or beehives, this is the first time I've ever put a beehive together. So it'll be a testimony to whether the instructions are any good and whether or not I'm any good at putting together a beehive. So in first inspection, even though it has this little sheet here, none of the parts are labeled, so you kind of have to go with the picture. And I guess it's common sense that we'll just, hopefully I have enough common sense, but to start with, none of the parts are labeled. They don't have a stamp on them, like this is D, this is H, etc. Initially they don't go together very well. It's because of the coating, the wax coating on it. So you kind of have to beat on it, and to do it gently, I'm using a rubber mallet. I don't want to use a regular carpenter's hammer. You may want to put a block of wood. So going forward, I'm going to put a block of wood between the hive and the mallet, so I'm not scuffing this up. They're finger jointed, and you can see the dovetails here. And so you have to come in from the top down. And it makes a good tight joint, and it's quality as far as that. But it just took me a second to figure out how to get these together. I think they came out pretty decent. The construction quality is definitely excellent. You know, all the dovetails fit in perfectly. The frames all went together pretty well. You know, and like I said previously, if I had to hammer all the nails in, I think that would have made for a really long day. So I guess my overall opinion of it is, if you don't mind putting something together by yourself, then definitely get the kit